What up, bros? This is the All Bros podcast. I am Jonathan Rose,
And I am Caleb Albers.
and we are a couple of aspiring filmmakers that love to watch and critique movies, but also enjoy a bit of the nerd life. This week on the podcast, we'll be talking about some pops that both me and Caleb and I have gotten over the past week. And then we got a new line of pops coming out as well. Then we got some through the wall news involving the new Aladdin movie and some DC news as well. And then we got for this week's sneak peeks, we got the Men in Black International trailer as well as the new Hellboy trailer. And then our main event of the evening will be each of our top 5 favorite Christmas movies. So,
Yep,
yeah.
and this isn't going to be a showdown between them. This is just top 5 Christmas movies because we're in the Christmas spirit.
Yep. And we'll just talk about why they're our favorite, why we like them, why we may think that critics don't, stuff like that.
I don't know how mine did critically, or how my.
I know
5.
one of mine got bashed to shit on Rotten Tomatoes, so I might have to justify that one being on my list.
Probably.
Yeah. So, without further ado, what do you say we get started?
Let's do it.
All right. All right, so with Adventures in Hunting, Caleb and I actually went out today, December 20th, and hit up a shit ton of stores. Hit up 2 Targets, we hit up the Orem Mall, we hit up the Provo Mall, and then we also hit up Barnes & Noble. And at the Provo Mall at FYE, I was able to pick up the gold Rocket Raccoon Pop. And for a second there, I thought they were completely sold out, but thankfully they still had some behind the counter. I was able to get one in really, really good condition. I'm really glad that I asked for another one because the one that the lady gave me at first was there was a huge tear at the front, and I was like, holy damn, how the hell did that happen? But yeah, so that's literally all that well, wait, no. Besides that, the other pop that I picked up this week was I picked up the Walgreens exclusive Spider-Man Noir, the one where he does not have his hat on. It's awesome. It's actually my second time finding him, but the first time I found him, none of the boxes that they had at the other Walgreens were in good condition, but the one that I got is thankfully in mint, so I am a very happy person right now. So that is what I've all gotten this week. What about you, Caleb?
So you actually hooked me up this week
welcome.
with Spider Hulk. You found it at the same Walgreens as the Spider-Man Noir, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, and I promptly paid you for that because I freaking love Hulk and cannot get enough of him, and it's a pretty badass figure.
It really is. They did a great job on it.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, same. Holy shit.
Yeah, but I freaking love him, dude. So thanks for picking that one up.
You're welcome, man. Happy to help out.
Other than that, I'm not really on the hunt for any new figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, so kind of a boring Betty on that one. A real basic bitch.
I did forget one other one that I picked up. From Box Lunch, I was able to get the Peter Parker from the new Spider-Man where he's about to put on his mask. So I was happy to find that one as well. And then, forgot another one. I have Mary Jane, or MJ, from Spider-Man PS4 coming in the mail, which should be here in the next couple days.
Isn't she on your list?
Yeah, but
from our video.
Yeah, but I couldn't find her in store, so I just caved and bought her online.
That technically counts.
It does?
But if any buys on your list count.
Yes. So I just need to take
but you only get the single point.
That's fine with me. It's a point. I'll take it.
Yeah, so our rules now, because we've come up with a lot of situations that we didn't cover in our rules. So we're going to count if the other person buys the figure in our stead if we pay the other person for it.
Yep.
So Spider Hulk technically counts.
Yeah, he does.
Mary Jane counts, but you do not get the find point for that.
Okay. So I just lose out on 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you find it somewhere else, and then you can get the find point for that.
Yeah, but since I already bought it, don't I have to take it off my list though because I'm getting that point? So technically, I can't get that other point.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
At least
yeah,
I got her. That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
So, yeah, that's a good point. So if our system if yeah, if our system is going to be like that, then it's you get one like the set of points.
Yeah.
So you can go to a store, get like 3 or 4 or however many find points.
Okay.
If you buy, that's the point for that figure.
Okay.
Max of 2 if you find it in stores. If you buy it online, you only get the 1, and then comes off your list.
Got it. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, because that's gonna what I have to do with SpongeBob and Patrick because I cannot find them in stores.
Well, you found SpongeBob.
Yeah. Well, dang it! I lost out on a point with him.
No,
Fuck.
you can still get the. So it's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah, that's
it's
true.
the buy point.
Oh yeah.
So if you buy it, then it's kind of like the find point goes away. If you find it, you can still claim the buy point. And then 3 points for the chases in the wild.
Okay, got it. So, if I buy both them online, I get 2 points for SpongeBob, but I only get 1 point for Patrick.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It's all making sense now. I'm so smart.
Okay. So what is the new figures that are coming out?
Oh, so the next lineup that Funko is releasing is Modern Family. And I literally know nothing about this line because I've never seen an episode of Modern Family in my life.
You haven't?
Nope.
I actually have been keeping up with it.
Really?
Yeah, if I get behind, I kind of lose interest.
Oh.
But once I get caught up, I usually stay caught up.
Okay. So, do you know, all these characters?
Let's see. Yes, I do.
They even have a chase.
They do. So they
Could
have
you imagine that?
Gloria in a holding. It looks like she's holding her salsa in a purple dress. They have. Oh shit! I forgot his name.
You suck.
I know. Anyway, it'll come back to me. Jay, that's it.
Attaboy.
They have Jay holding Stella, his little dog. The limited chase is Gloria in a kind of a cheetah print dress. Then they got Phil and Claire. Looks like Phil's holding a like a blue book, and then Claire's holding like a martini glass. Not surprising there.
She knows how to party.
Damn right she does. And then they also have Mitch, and they also have Cam. And then Mitch is just kind of folding his arms. He looks a lot like Prince Harry, the Prince Harry figure.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, just like kind of a darker reddish hair.
They might have used They might have actually used the same model too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And then Cam is just in his purple shirt with the cuffs rolled up, and he's in a weird looking pose, but
He is. Yeah, I noticed that.
it matches him.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good lineup, like for starters. That's a damn good lineup. I'm not like super duper into Modern Family, so I probably won't pick any of these up,
Yeah.
and I don't think you're going to either.
No.
But they're pretty cool. Like I'm interested in adding a couple of those to my list.
Why not? Right.
Trying to find them. just to see.
Yeah. Do it. All right. You got any other pops you want to talk about?
No, I do not.
All right. Well, let's move on to the wall, through the wall. So we got our first look at Genie. Well, okay. So we got our first look at Genie, but then we also got looks at Aladdin and Princess Jasmine as well from Disney's live-action Aladdin, and I haven't seen this much uproar in quite a little bit, considering that the genie's not even blue.
Yeah, that's freaking bullshit.
But Will Smith came out and said, "Oh no, that's just his human disguise. I promise I'm gonna be blue." It's like, why can't you just be blue the whole damn movie?
Yeah, why does he need a human disguise?
Got me.
Like, it doesn't. I don't like it.
I don't either. I think Aladdin and Jasmine look good.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
But yeah, the genie is just and I like Will Smith. I think he's a decent actor. I really do like the guy, but I just don't know how I feel about this.
I know how I feel. I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate it too. Like I'm like scared to see a trailer now.
Dude, I'm super scared to see a trailer,
like,
especially with
petrified.
Genie.
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder if with him being like, "Oh, I'm going to be blue," if he's just blue smoke when he comes out of the lamp,
That's lazy if they do it that way.
right?
That is so lazy.
That'd be all types of lazy.
It's like, oh, sorry, we didn't have a big CGI budget, but you're Disney. Oh, well.
Don't you question us. Friggin'
You
dumb.
could afford it with the Beast, but you can't afford it with the Genie for Aladdin, and the Beast didn't even look that good with his CGI.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, ugh, sometimes.
If Disney tried pulling that crap, we'd be like, "We know you have the funds."
Exactly.
Like you bought Fox without even blinking. Yeah, I have very, very little hype for this movie.
I do too. It's just not there.
Yeah. Sadly,
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of potential with this.
There really was.
I wonder if the production on them remaking the animated is going to be held up on this movie. Because I feel like if The Lion King does well, they're going to push it hard.
Yeah.
But then if Aladdin doesn't do well, I think they're going to pull back a little bit and then just kind of be where they are right now.
Yeah.
Where they're releasing a good one and then a bad one and then a good one and then a bad one.
When does The Lion King come out?
Oh, I'm the worst person to ask for that. I have no idea.
Let me see. I think it's in April. I'm pretty sure.
April?
Yeah.
That's fairly soon.
Yeah, The Lion King.
Yeah, you think How do you think?
Oh no, sorry, July.
July?
Okay, so if Aladdin's bad,
Okay.
at least we can get the bad taste out of our mouth with Jon Favreau's Lion King.
When's Aladdin coming out?
May.
May?
Yep.
So we get
Yeah, we got a Lion King trailer before we. Well, wait, no, they released a teaser for Aladdin. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a real shitty teaser,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
like that could seriously be like any like boondock hunting or like sand desert area movie. Like seriously, it was like so confusing. It could have been like Hidalgo 3
Right? Seriously though.
or Hidalgo 2.
I mean, it could have been the next Prince of Persia movie.
Yeah, for all we knew.
Yeah.
The only thing that was different is we got a lamp at the end.
Yep.
Woo.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
All right, and then also from DC, they have confirmed. At least I want to make sure that they did. That they are making a Plastic Man movie.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's going to be a rough movie, I think.
Yeah, extremely.
So, have you seen Plastic Man's suit?
No.
It's
Oh yeah, I
the
have.
leotard.
Yeah,
It's
that's not gonna transfer well to the big screen.
no, no, it will not. The only way that I think this movie could work is if it was like animated, because he transforms himself into like a lot of different constructs.
Yeah.
Like he's made himself into like a plane before, a boat, and all these really weird things. And like he's even transformed himself into like he can like morph his face. At least from what I've seen in the
Kind of like
Justice
how
League.
in the new Fantastic Four movie, Reed Richards did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. CGI though was like really bad in that part. Like, oh my
So I'm
gosh.
as much as I don't want DC to fail,
Yeah.
I kind of want them to kind of overdo his powers like they do in the oh damn it. I want them to overdo it like they do in the comics where he
Yeah.
makes the weird constructs,
Okay.
because I want them to do just a lesser version of that, a better lesser version of that for Mr. Fantastic, where he can like do stretch his face, like kind of how he was in the first, like
Oh, okay.
the one with Jessica Alba and Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want just that where it's basic. He can stretch his body out, but he doesn't do anything like really funky.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how Plastic Man
I
is
don't
gonna
know.
work.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, we
Like,
don't even know if Shazam will work, so
I have faith in
I
Shazam.
do too. But I'm just saying, like, I have to wait till I actually see the movie to make my final judgment.
Yeah. With DC and their stretchy characters are so freaking weird. So they
They
have,
have more than just Plastic Man.
oh yeah,
Wow. Okay.
and they didn't get creative with the names at all. So they have Plastic Man, and then they have Elongated Man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he's really big in the Flash TV show right now.
Oh.
And I think they have another one,
All
but one
right.
like the other one's like a villain. And I don't know what his name is, but I think it's something man too.
What was the second one again?
Elongated.
It's sad when Elastigirl sounds better than that.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, Mister. Like, I mean, come on. DC or Marvel has multiple stretchy characters, and they got creative with the name.
Yeah.
They got Mister Fantastic, and then they got Miss Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
and then they. Those are the only two I know.
Yeah, those are the only two I know as well.
I was gonna keep going because comedy comes in threes, but I didn't know a third.
You failed a little bit,
Yeah, just a little bit.
but that's okay.
So I want to see where this goes.
I do too.
Like super bad.
Uh,
So I don't see how it can work. He has a really funky suit, a really funky power set.
I don't. I kind of just wish that they would just give him like a red spandex suit and like not like that is like just like fully clothed and like not give him the leotard. I would be fine with that because that would actually
Oh, he's
work.
gonna get the leotard.
It's not gonna work.
You don't know. Good.
All right, I guess we'll find out. All right. Shall we move on to this week's sneak peeks?
Hell yeah. Let's get on something that's actually gives me hope.
All right. So first trailer we got, which was actually released this morning. We got Men in Black International.
Yeah. And
Eh.
this looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. I think Chris Hemsworth, I'll literally see anything with him in it, and I'm glad that it's not a reboot like you were saying. It's a continuation of the story because wasn't it oh my goodness, who did Emma Thompson play? Agent.
Oh, I thought you forgot her name.
No,
I was
no,
gonna friggin' school you right here, right now.
no. I just
Um,
forgot which is it. Agent M?
I don't remember. I thought Tessa was Agent M.
Oh, it might be.
I don't remember the
It's
agents'
not
names
Agent
very well.
J and it's not Agent K.
No. I think Tessa was M. Was she O?
Oh yeah, I think she is O. Yeah,
Maybe.
I gotta look up Men in Black 3 because she's in that one.
Yeah. So they have a lot of Thompsons in this one.
They really do. No
They got
kidding.
Tessa and Emma. Again, that's it. Comedy comes in threes, and I only do two.
You suck. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I do.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's O.
yeah, you're right. It's
Nice.
Agent O.
I'm not right a lot, but when I am,
He's spot on.
damn right. Anyway, so as you were saying,
Oh, like you were bringing up that glad it's not a reboot, that it's a continuation. I'm wondering if they're gonna explain like what happened to Agent J and K, because I cannot remember the ending of Men in Black 3. I don't think Agent K died.
no, he didn't die.
Okay, all right. So it'd be interesting to see how they explain like what happened to those main two.
I
The
wonder if we'll see them.
I'm hoping at least a cameo. Like, come on, please.
You know what would be really just a nod towards the fans, but not just super like in your face.
What?
If we saw them, J and K, arguing somewhere in the
Yes.
background, and then O comes and like shuts the door, kind of like what we got in Deadpool
Oh,
a little bit, and then it just continues on with the story of
That'd be great. I would
M.
love to see that.
Like just it's a quick nod. It's kind of like, oh yeah, they're doing their own thing right now, but it's not as cool as what we're gonna show you.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so it opens up with Tessa Thompson like talking about finding out who the Men in Black are.
Yep.
And then saying what like it's kind of like her resume, which was really cool. And when
That
I
was
saw
great.
Emma Thompson, I was like super like, what?
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh shit, so it's a continuation. It's not a reboot. Yes.
Yeah, so glad about that.
Yeah.
And they could keep this going on for years, and I think I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, I would be too.
But
Because
they,
I really enjoy the first 3 Men in Black.
Mhm.
Enjoy the hell out of them.
But they continue on or sending her on to the British division or the European division, and where she meets Chris Hemsworth's character.
Yeah.
And I don't know what was his letter or whatever
I do not know. Let us find out.
to the power of Google.
Yes.
Anyway, we got to see him. I'm glad that he's doing some comedy stuff.
I'm too.
He's a really funny dude.
Agent H.
H.
Yep.
So, are there only like 26 agents at a time, or because there was a lot of people? Like, how do they do it when they get to like Z? Is it like kind of like Excel where you're Agent AA or Agent AB and AC, and
It might be.
that's dumb. Um, one of my favorite parts from this trailer was near the end with Chris Hemsworth, and he had his tiny little hammer, and he threw
Yes.
it, and he's like, "Oh, that was a good catch."
That was amazing. Oh, I loved that nod. That was great.
Dude, he does really well with comedy.
He really does. Like, it amazes me how well he does with it.
I'm sad that he kind of got like the shit end of the stick with Ghostbusters, because
Yeah,
he was really funny in that.
He was. Oh my gosh,
And then Thor Ragnarok was hilarious.
that was definitely his time to shine. Was in that movie.
Yeah, but then they kind of booted him back down to being like serious in Infinity
Yeah,
War.
he was a little goofy.
A little bit, just enough so we weren't like upset.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see how they work this in Endgame.
Yes, that's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm. This got me excited.
Oh, me too.
Seeing that it wasn't a continuation, and seeing that
Did you say seeing that it wasn't?
it's not. Did I?
Yeah, I think you just did.
Gosh damn it. Seeing that it is a continuation and not a reboot
There you go.
really got me pumped for this movie.
Me too.
Seeing that they're not ignoring the events of Men in Black 1 through 3.
Yeah. All right. And the other trailer that we got this week was the new Hellboy movie starring David Harbour as Hellboy. What are your thoughts?
I loved it.
I
I'm super excited.
yeah, I didn't love it. I thought it was good, but I didn't love it.
I liked it enough. I think people are comparing it to Ron Perlman's.
Yeah.
I think like Men in Black. I think people thought this was a continuation, but I feel like it's a soft reboot.
It is. I can agree with that.
And I'm glad that David Harbour is kind of taking Hellboy in his own direction.
Yeah, I don't think that any person that takes over a character from another actor should do the exact same thing. They should always make it their own.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier with like the Jokers.
Yep.
Every Joker iteration has a different style and feel to them, and I feel the same should be said with Hellboy.
Yes, I completely agree.
My only complaint about this is, like I told you earlier, I can't put the voice that he's going with for Hellboy.
Really? I thought the voice worked well.
No, like I can't. Like I thought the little bits and pieces, but it's his voice, like the accent he was using, sounded different each time.
Okay.
Like that he talked.
I'll have to watch
And he
it
had some
again.
real good lines.
Yeah.
I love that the first scene we get, it kind of sets up the feel for the rest of the trailer, where he's walking out and someone shoots at him,
Oh,
and he's like, "I'm on your
that
side."
was funny. That was really funny. Did you laugh at the part when wasn't it the lady at the counter's like, "I'm gonna need to see some ID."
Yes, dude, that was my favorite part.
I'd say my favorite part is the part you were talking about, how it's like, "I'm on your side." But that was a funny part as well.
There was a lot of funny parts in
There
this,
was.
like the ID scene where the Asian dude with the busted face was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"We work on hunting monsters, not working with them," and he's like, "Have you looked in the mirror, buddy?" That part, he sounded super like Ron Perlman,
Yeah.
and I think the comedy works.
It
Because have you
does.
seen Hellboy recently?
No, I haven't seen it in years.
Because Hellboy's funny.
It is. I agree.
Like he does some real funny shit,
Yeah.
and he's just like quippy. So I think that he's meant to be like a little bit of a funnier character,
Yeah, I agree.
and I think that they're just kind of taking that and rolling with it.
Which I don't blame them. I would do the same thing.
Yeah. So out of these two trailers, which one are you more excited for?
I'm gonna have to go with Men in Black International.
And I'm going to go with Hellboy.
Oh well, screw you then. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nobody screw you.
Fine. Gosh.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, so we're not even 30 minutes in, and we're already moving to our main event of the evening.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shorter episode, but I
Yeah.
think it kind of calls for it for Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Shall we get started with our main event?
Let's do it.
All right.
Time for the main event. Let's play game.
All right, so with our main event of the evening, Caleb and I will be going over our top 5 favorite Christmas movies. These are in no particular order because it's like extremely hard for either of us to do that because I cannot decide on my number one favorite Christmas movie of all time. It's way too hard.
Yeah, it's kind
Um,
of rough. Like mine, like kind of what we've done before. It's more like for me, it's like a 1.1, 1.2,
yeah,
1.3 instead of being 1, 2, 3.
I get you. So let's talk about it. Why it's our favorite. Like what the movie means to us, stuff like that. So, do you want to start or do you want me to?
Yeah, so I'll start with my first one.
Okay.
This is a newer Christmas movie. I had my doubts about it, but after watching it, it was a super, super exciting movie. And I feel like the story was it got me in the Christmas spirit a little bit.
That's
And
good.
that is Christmas Chronicles on Netflix with Kurt Russell. And he played an amazing Santa. He did really, really well.
I still need to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. You need it. So, in the movie, Santa's like, he's like an all knowing Santa. He knows everyone,
Mm-hmm.
he knows what everyone's wanted and whatever. And he talks to strangers like he's known them for years.
Yeah.
And they kind of just, some of them don't, but a lot of people just kind of accept that. And it just feels like it's kind of like he's talking to like an old friend when uh do you plan on seeing the movie? I don't think I'd spoil it for you.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna watch it this next week.
I would for sure.
Okay.
But there's a scene where he walks into a diner and he's looking for a car or some money,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes up to the waitress or the hostess and starts talking to her, and then he starts like he's known her, but she doesn't know who the hell he is. And he's
The power
I
of
forget what
Santa
her name is,
Claus.
but he's just like, look how big you've gotten. Like, I remember this many years ago you asked me for this, 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 and she's just like, oh my gosh, how'd you know all that? And then she didn't have any money to spare or a car, so he went on and was asking people around the diner, and they'd be like, all right, get away from me, you freak. And he's just like, oh, whatever, dude. You haven't believed since this age, and when you asked me for this and didn't get it, and he's just like, what? But the movie was just, it was good. It was like really heartfelt. It was like,
Did
it
you
was the
cry?
kind of, I did not cry.
Oh.
It was very Christmassy. It filled a Christmas mold, but added just enough of its own stuff to make it feel like new. And
So like, did it like? It felt like it really showed the true meaning of Christmas. Is that kind of what it did?
yeah,
Okay. I love it when a movie can do that.
yeah, absolutely. All right, so your first one.
All right, my first one is a true classic, and that is Home Alone.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember growing up with this movie, and especially the second one as well. I think me and my family actually watched the second one more, but the first one is definitely still my favorite. Um, just watching a kid being left home alone, setting up traps for burglars. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, no, it does not.
Yeah, and just like I said, I just remember watching this movie over and over as a kid. We would watch it. I think what would we watch it? We would watch it every Thanksgiving Day, and then we would also watch it on Christmas Eve every year. So
That's a pretty solid tradition.
yeah.
Funny enough, I had that one on my list too.
Hey, we both have good taste.
Dude, my favorite scenes from both movies, and I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, because it's freaking hilarious. With Daniel Stearns.
Yeah. Oh, his scream.
So his scream in the first one when he gets the tarantula put on him, dude. Like I almost friggin' suffocated when I watched that the other week.
Oh shit.
And then the second one, when there's actually two parts from that. When he electrocutes himself,
Oh yeah.
and when the birds start attacking his crotch. Oh my gosh, like that's
Dude,
that's classic freaking like top shelf comedy right there. I know everyone thinks it's like super lowbrow, but I love that stuff.
I love it. In the second one, when Kevin keeps hitting him with the brick, and like Harry just keeps ducking, and as he's getting up, he's just like, Harry, Harry. It's so
Oh.
great. Have you seen the other ones? Like the other three besides the first two?
I watched the third one.
I don't hate the third one. The third one's not bad.
I didn't like it.
The last two are, oh my goodness.
They're rough.
Yeah,
Those
especially
are
with
terrible,
the fourth
dude.
one, because the fourth one's like basically trying to be like the second and third and have the same characters. And what annoys me the most is in the fourth one, Marv is like he has short hair and is like basically like bald, and I'm like, okay, since when the hell is Marv like that? If you're going for Harry, you nailed him. But no, that is not Marv, and the kid didn't even look like Kevin.
Hmm. That's why I stopped after the third one. I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, nah, I don't
You
buy
can't beat Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
that. No, you can't. Especially Tim Curry in the second one. Have a
Oh
lovely
my
day.
gosh. I loved him.
Uh,
Dude, so I liked how he kind of went, how they kind of like swung for the paint can to come down and it swung and they're like, oh, you got me. And then they have like another one that comes and swings by and then they're like, I think that's it. And then they run up and it's like this big ass freaking bar that
Yeah.
knocks them down.
that getting off like tangent because we're talking about Home Alone, but in Home Alone 2, it has one of the best transitions in my opinion when oh my god, Kevin is watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and when he does that smile and it transitions into Tim Curry's like smile when he sees that it's a stolen credit card.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He's like, I forget what line he says. I forget what he said. I think he says like wonderful or something like that. But I'm just like,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he said.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
Tim
like-
Curry's a freaking treasure.
He is. I love that guy so much.
Dude, he's amazing. There's nothing I hate him in.
Me neither. Never.
Like, I actually have on my list of things to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I haven't
Just
seen
for
that
him.
either. Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
would
the
watch
only
it for
reason
him.
I'm watching it.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you. All right. What is your second pick?
So, I actually said Home Alone too.
Oh, okay.
But, moving on to. So, what was your second?
My second is A Christmas Story.
That's a good one. That one wasn't on my list.
The funny thing is, I didn't see this movie till I was like 13. Sadly, I wish I would have seen it sooner. Because yeah, I watch this movie every single year. I love how TBS has. I still think they do have it. The 24 Hours of A Christmas Story. It's just an absolute classic, and I hate that it's kind of been like overblown the past couple years with A Christmas Story Live and A Christmas Story 2, even though Christmas Story 2 wasn't as awful as I thought it was going to be. But I feel like the like simplicity that this movie is kind of like been lost because it's being oversaturated so much, but it's still such a great Christmas movie and I love watching it.
Yeah. Around this time of year, my dad actually starts quoting this movie a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, and it's because when people ask about his eye,
Yeah.
he'll say they'll say, "Oh, what happened?" He's like, "I shot it with a Red Ryder BB gun."
Oh, that's great.
Right?
That is great.
Just around Christmas, and then the rest of the time he just does his normal thing.
Oh, okay. That's great. That is absolutely great.
All right, so number 3, I have Elf.
Ooh, that's on my list too.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. Oh my gosh, this movie looks like it was super cheaply made, but it it looks like it could have been a movie from like the 80s.
It kind of does.
Just like the film quality,
Yeah.
but it is so good.
It really is. Like, I feel it just gets better every single time I watch it. Like, this is, to me, Will Ferrell's best performance in his career.
That might be a stretch,
Okay,
but
fine. What's his best?
I can't list his best.
Yeah, okay, maybe that is a stretch. I gotta think of some better ones.
Because I loved him in Talladega Nights. I loved him in Step Brothers.
I don't know. Still think that this is his best.
I think this is his most recognizable.
That's fair. I don't know. He gave it his all in this.
He
though.
did.
Like, holy shit.
But, oh my gosh, this movie, dude. It holds.
I don't
Like,
think
it
this movie will ever
cannot get
not
old.
hold up. Like, my kids will know about this movie.
Hell
And
yeah, they
Christmas.
will.
They'll know about all these movies.
Yeah. I quote this movie so much.
Yeah.
Where if Bronson's leaving work or looking for something and
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to head home, I'll go up to him and I'll be like, "Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad."
Oh my gosh.
And then Bronson, without freaking question, will go, "Thanks, Mr. Narwhal."
Oh, that's great. That is great.
Or when he screams, "Santa!"
You smell like cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
Yep, I was just about to quote that one too. You don't smell like Santa. You smell like ham and cheese. You sit on the throne of lies. Or when he burps really long. Did you hear that? This is a super quotable movie.
It really is.
like talking through this, like it's super quotable.
I just want to quote the whole damn movie now.
Kind of want to watch the movie now.
I do too. I want to watch all these now.
So what's number 3 on yours?
Number 3 on mine is the Polar Express.
That's on mine too.
Hey.
So that's funny.
That's funny. That is really funny. So I've told myself that I don't care what my kids think. We are watching the Polar Express every single Christmas Eve until they are 18 and they are allowed to move out of my house. I don't give a shit. I don't care. We're watching the Polar Express because I think this is the perfect movie to watch on Christmas Eve. I still think the animation holds up quite well for being motion capture animation. Tom Hanks is amazing as
all of his roles.
Yep, in all of his roles, he's fantastic. Story moves along at a great pace. I just love this movie. Like I just get just so much Christmas spirit watching this movie. I absolutely love it.
Dude, I still get chills when it's like near the. It's not like the end of the movie, but when the little kid on the back of the train and the little girl start singing the "When Christmas Comes to Town."
Oh yeah, that's like kind of towards the beginning. It's in the middle.
Is it towards the beginning?
Yeah, it's kind of like in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I love that song.
I love what gives literally I will smile every single time is when the boy puts the bell down on the table and how Tom Hanks is saying even after so many years my sister could not hear the bell, but as I've grown old I still hear the ring because I still truly believe, and I just love that.
Yeah. That's a really good movie.
It really is.
The elves really freaked me out.
Yeah, they're extremely creepy. Holy shit.
Yeah. But Santa was awesome.
Yes, Santa looked great.
Tom Hanks was amazing in everything.
As he usually always is.
Mm-hmm. This movie really had everything. It filled you with Christmas spirit, and it kind of was very just thrilling.
Yeah.
With all the different stunts that they would do.
Yeah. That as they're dealing with the I don't know what it's called, present factory or whatever, just like all like the different slides and everything they have. Like, I'd be scared out of my mind if I was a kid having to go through that shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it would be fun. So I'd be both terrified and having a blast.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. Was it just me, or did the hot chocolate that he brought out look freaking amazing?
It looked absolutely amazing.
Oh,
Damn it, I want hot chocolate now.
dude, I haven't had hot chocolate this year because it's
Yeah, I haven't either.
it's only been cold enough for hot chocolate on like one day,
yeah,
and I
that's
feel
true.
like you can't drink it on a warm day.
Yeah.
It's real
But
disappointing.
damn it, I know what I'm buying after we finish up here. I'm just gonna watch Christmas movies tonight and drink hot chocolate. That's my Thursday night.
Hell, if I still have those rumblings, I might go with you. So number 4 on my list was Polar Express too, but I think I expressed why I like that one.
Expressed. Puns. They're great.
So what was your number 4? Or
Okay,
was
so
it
I feel I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, but my number 4 is actually Fred Claus.
Fred Claus?
I really enjoy this movie.
What?
Yeah,
You're gonna get a lot of shit from me. That
I'm okay
movie
with that.
is
I really, really enjoy this movie. I really do. I think Vince Vaughn did a very good job. Has good comedy. Paul Giamatti was great as Santa Claus. I thought he did a very good job. I don't know.
He's
I
a
think-
very ghetto Santa Claus, and that's nothing against Paul. I love him as an actor, but serious? He doesn't even crack my top 10 people that played Santa.
Oh damn! Wow, that's hurtful. Oh,
That's a
hurts
rough movie.
me. That hurts me. I really enjoy it.
Fair enough. To each his own, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, I was gonna put another movie in, but I decided against it.
Which one?
I don't know. Can I have like 2 for number 4?
Sure.
Fred Claus and Unaccompanied Minors.
I'll give you less shit for Unaccompanied Minors. That's
yes.
a fairly decent movie.
Okay. Dude, I still remember seeing that movie with my grandma in theaters, and then like after I like went for some reason, I don't know why, but I really wanted to get a Santa hat. So like me and my grandma like drove to like 2 different stores because and the first one was like completely sold out. So yeah, for some reason I remember that. So,
That's a
yeah.
pretty good memory.
Yeah.
So number 5 on my list, Jack Frost.
Ooh, the one with Michael Keaton?
Yep.
Ooh, I love that movie.
Oh,
That is
dude,
a good choice.
that's a damn good movie.
That really is. I legit forgot about that movie for a minute.
It's the animation doesn't hold up super well, but it
No.
holds up enough.
Yeah.
Like it gets real sketchy near the end,
yeah.
but through the middle of it, oh, so good.
Really, really good story.
Yeah, it's
Ah,
it's great. I mean, you get everything,
you really, dude. Thank you for bringing that movie up. That brought back so many good memories.
right?
Ah, I loved that
We
movie.
used to watch that at least 3 or 4 times before Christmas,
Damn, dude.
and
That's
it was
awesome.
mainly Coy's fault. And me and Bronson would always complain about it,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
we'd
you'd still
always
watch
end up
it.
sitting and watching it. Like we'd walk away for a little bit, and then we'd come back and sit down and be like, just talking shit, just like, we've seen this movie like 4 times, and then Coy's like, you don't have to watch it with me, and I'm like, yeah, but it's a good movie. It's a,
yeah. I really enjoy that movie so much.
dude, Michael Keaton is one of those people that can do no wrong.
I completely agree. Absolutely.
Like I cannot think of a role, and I haven't seen Mr. Mom yet,
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Dude.
and I haven't seen
Birdman.
Birdman. And then there's one where it's like where he splits into multiple people, and and I forget what
I
that
don't
one's
even
called.
know that movie.
But I haven't seen that one either.
Hmm.
And I don't think I've seen Beetlejuice.
I haven't seen. Funny thing is, I own that, and I
You
still
own
haven't
it?
Yeah, and I
We need
still
to
haven't
watch it.
Okay, I agree.
Maybe we can try watching it on like Sunday.
Okay, and try because I know this is like going off topic, but Christian wants to watch the first two Unfriendeds or the two Unfriendeds.
I'm down.
Okay, so we got those, and then the You Better Watch Out. Isn't that what it's called?
We also need to watch Halloween.
Oh yeah, the original. Damn,
we may have too much movies to watch.
We'll have to have an all-nighter or a Bros Night Part 2, apparently.
All right. And then number 5 for you.
Okay, but it was.
Oh, is Elf?
Yeah, it was Elf. Yeah, so I already
Oh,
said
we already
why
talked
it's-
about that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
Yeah.
top 5. A lot of Christmas memories. Kind of makes me want to go and watch these
Yeah.
all.
I don't think you'll ever let me go. The fact that I put Fred Claus on my list.
Fred Claus over Unaccompanied Minors. I mean,
Okay,
come on.
fine. And okay, unaccompanied. Okay, it's like they're both in there, but unaccompanied minors and then Fred Claus.
All right, fair enough.
You happy?
I'm satisfied. All right. Well, I think that concludes this main event. Don't you think?
I would say so.
Cool. Well, we didn't get any reference fails this week. So it's still 1-2 in my favor.
Lucky bitch.
Well, that's not very Christmassy.
I never said I was not the Grinch.
Fair.
Which I'm kind of surprised that didn't make any of our top 5s.
No, it didn't.
I mean, the animated one would definitely the animated one definitely makes the top 10 for me. The original. I don't know about Jim Carrey's. I still enjoy it a lot. It's like not the Cat in the Hat. Like it's still very much enjoyable. I still enjoy the hell out of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But I just don't know if it would make my top 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. I'd have to like plan them all out.
Yeah, I think a top 10 would be pretty interesting to do. Maybe next year.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, if you liked this episode and want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, and I think we're on Radio Public now. So be sure to check that out. All of our episodes are also released on YouTube. We will have new videos heading your way very, very soon.
Yep. Just putting the final touches on our latest YouTube video. So
Hells
it'll be
yes.
up very, very shortly.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/theallbros, or you can follow us on Twitter at theallbros. If you have something you want us to discuss in a new episode, be sure to email us at theallbroschannel@gmail.com, or you can visit our website, which is tinyurl.com/theallbros. There is a tab there that you can fill out like a form type thing and send us any movie recommendations, any comments you have. Tell us what your favorite Christmas movies are.
Yeah.
And we'll be sure to talk about that next episode, where we will be doing a review of Aquaman.
Yep.
Which I saw yesterday.
You
and
lucky son of a bitch.
Woo!
I'm just kidding.
So good. So yeah, be sure to go out and see Aquaman
Yeah.
by next week, and we will talk to you guys then. So until then, I am Caleb Albers,
And I'm Jonathan Rose.
and this has been the All Bros Podcast. Deuces.
Bye.
What did we talk about?
Oh, wasn't it like bye? Is that how I used to do it? Is that the way you want me to do it?
You're fired.
Yeah, I really